Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Soul Eater Episode 3. As you might have seen, if you just got done watching Episode 2 by chance, I just finished watching Episode 2, releasing 2 episodes for you guys this week. I guess as long as you're on my Patreon. If you're not on my Patreon, if you're watching this in the future, then it might only be 1 episode. Apologies for that if it does, because I'm doing all 51 episodes as time goes on my Patreon first and then releasing them to my YouTube. That's how my Patreon shows work. So I might forget by the time like a year has passed of watching this show, or a little bit less than a year, to release the 2 episodes at once to be in line with what I talked about. So, but you can check out my Patreon link is in the description if you want to know more about that stuff. But anyways, yeah, episode 2. What happened last time on that one was we got introduced to Black Star and Tsubaki. Very diversive weapon, or diversive options that Tsubaki has. Is weird. How do I address her? Like as a weapon or whatnot? But she has all these different modes that she can go into. I don't even know. We might not even scratch the surface of how many modes she has. But I really like Tsubaki. She might be one of my favorite characters at this point in the show so far. But Black Star was awesome too. We got to see them going after Al Capone and his men, as well as a witch. But Mifune, the bodyguard, took out all the Al Capone dudes, and was just trying to defend this witch who was just a child at the moment. Black Star took pity on the poor child and let her go. They walked away. They turned in all the Kenshin eggs from the Al Capone men and didn't even take them for themselves. So they're starting from the ground up. Maka's starting from the ground up. And now we got a little preview of Death the Kid, who's going to be a part of this episode, I believe, is going to be the introduction. So I'm not sure if this is the last character introduction we're going to get, or if there's more after this, but I'm looking forward to seeing Death the Kid, who apparently has, 2 pistols, it look like, and they are both each a weapon of their own. So, interesting stuff. I want to learn more about him, so let's jump into this episode, shall we? Alrighty, guys, so like usual, we are doing timer-based system, so you guys can sync with the timer. I'll do a countdown for you. You guys need the footage yourself. I am watching this on Netflix if you want to join me on there. I am also watching in subbed. That way you guys can join me if you want, or you can watch in dubbed if you prefer that. Either way, it doesn't matter because there's no audio for you guys, so you guys can just sync with me and yeah. So anyway, we are gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. A sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body. Death Weapon Meister Academy. Do. Yes. Man, I like this opening song, but out of all the shows I'm doing right now, Tower of God has such a good opening and ending song that I want to go find them again, like right after this. Thanks, Lord Death. Yeah, let's get going. Into the opening. Creepy ass moon, creepy ass sun. Hey, that's Death the Kid, Boxstar. Some of the characters we're starting to see in the opening. I do like this opening though, regardless of what I said about Tower of God's opening being incredible. Maka's a badass though, thinking about her fights from last episode. Oh my god. I just realized the friggin' cat that was in Maka's episode was just full blown, like, naked on the table. I try not to watch these openings until they're spoiler free, so every now and then I notice like a little something something, but yeah, they were just going through like a whole fighting sequence and stuff with I try not to watch, you know. I'm looking at my other monitor right now. I'm staring at myself. Alright. Let's get going. Death the Kid, who are ya? What's your quirk? What kind of personality do you have? He looks very timid from what we saw last episode. Oh! Yes. This supervillain looking guy. We had this in the preview of last episode. Oh, he stole a bunch of souls. Death the Kid with his guns. Yes. Upside down. What a badass. Oh, that was just the angle? Wait, what? Is he trying to lead him? Or is he just missing? Lupin. He's holding him upside down. What? Yes, and we have the two girls. Patty. Yeah, we saw this little bit in the last episode, but I think this is where this is all new now, I think. Oh no, a sewer, he's gonna escape! The mo- the money doesn't fit. Oh my god. Oh no. Symmetry, left right balance. Symmetry, that is my aesthetic. Okay, he's not as timid as I thought. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. Oh jeez. Yeah, exactly. Oh no. I'm a hideous swine. He's defeated. Okay, so her name is Patty. What's the other sister's name? You mean I'm not a trash heap of a person? Trash goes oink. What? What is he doing? What? Alright. He just didn't even father. Interesting. No, it isn't. The guy got away. Does he have to collect twice as many for the two guns? Okay, there we go. Answered. Question answered. Liz, that's her name. Okay. Huh. That friggin' sun. Black Star and Tsubaki. Okay, so they even call him Soul. So he just doesn't have a name. Okay. Freaking Black Star. Title screen! The Perfect Boy, Death the Kid's Magnificent Mission. Oh, jeez. That sounds very optimistic. Whoa! He has a flying skateboard. Ah. Ugh. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of mummies. Holy crap. Pyramid of Anubis. A 3-star Meister. Interesting. That's a new term, I think. So it's a difficult job that someone took, and they're wondering who took it. They just took off. Oh my god. The sun is glaring! Representing the heat in this area. Oh, it is a skateboard. I just assumed based off the shape. It does have wheels. He extended the wheels just to land, and it took it away. Alright. It's okay, it's okay. Tsubarashi! It's very symmetrical. He must be loving it. God damn it. Oh. Oh no. What? That just dawned to him? Oh no. So he just has an OCD for symmetry. It bothers me so much. Shut up, you trust fund kid. Oh. Mummies! Until they open their mouths. Yep. Oh, gross. Yuckums. Uh, Patty is just like digging in there. Oh my god, he's gone. Oh, they better run. I'm going home. Oh my god. He's gonna go check his picture. Oh, they're gross. Oh, that's wow, they can use each other? Interesting. Oh, clever. That was cool. I like that so much. Aw, that's so cool. Whoa. Whoa. The shot's cool. Oh, the witch. The necromancer. Oh, she's disgusting! Gross! She just put a lot of souls in that one. Does that make it stronger then? Oh, scary. What? 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 Did she just get eaten by her own creation? Trifle with the souls of my people. Accept the wrath of the Pharaoh. Oh, jeez. What? Oh, we're back here now. They're going to ask Lord Death who took the job. I guess he didn't answer. Ah, they're asking him. What? It was my imagination that whole time. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, they got them all. Nice. I love that. They just went to the magazine. That's so cool. They wouldn't be symmetrical. Alright. She's so happy-go-lucky. So they got a decent amount of souls there. I don't know how many they got, but... Oh my god, that face. Oh my god. Oh no. How do they talk? Well, that's not... Who's this guy? A homeroom teacher. Huh. Ah. Huh. So Death the Kid isn't a student? Yep. Death the Kid. Every time I see you, you look fantastic. Hey, he's using the skateboard now. Nice. What the heck's that? He doesn't have his weapons right now, does he? Subarashi? Oh no! Throw it away! You disgust me. Oh, that poor thing's demolished. What? Oh no. What? Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh damn. Strong skateboard. Oh shit. Tornado flip! Nice! Now turn into weapons. Nice. So weird how he holds them. I don't like it. Oh jeez. Oh no, he has a scuff mark on one side of his face. It's not symmetrical. Oh jeez, never mind. Doesn't matter. He's just getting wrecked. Oh, he's not symmetrical? Or he is. Okay, he is. I'm trying to notice if there's something that isn't. Well, he's the son of death. Can death die? I don't know how it works in this world. You're gonna get killed, so I guess that probably means he can be killed. I'm trying to look for something that's off. Jeez. God damn it. Well, this isn't good. Why can't the weapons change back now that they're loose and use each other like they did before? Well, it's coming out. Okay, maybe this won't be symmetrical. Oh, it's a disaster, isn't it? Oh, it's a disaster! Oh no! Yeah. uh... It's all over now. Oh, jeez. Are you a citizen of Jumble Island? What? Oh. Everything but your forehead, however. Is he gonna shoot him in a way that makes him symmetrical? Or is he just gonna demolish him? Damn! I like this music background. Oh, he just demolished him. Nice. So what about the witch? Is that pin gonna be the witch? Uh-oh. This is insufferable. Oh no. Oh no, they destroyed it. Patty. I'm an unmitigated swine. Everyone breaks a pyramid or two. Oh my god. Friggin' Patty just laughing the whole time. Well, he did it. He was the only, like, successful one out of the three groups. Wait, what? Maka and Soul Eater. The Assassin, Black Star. And the Magic Dark Arms, Tsubaki. Nice. And Lord Death's son, Death the Kid. And his pair of pistols, the Thompson sisters. Oh, that's a first. The prologues are over. Nice. And now the story begins. Cool. Cool. Into the open. Or at the ending, I mean. Cool. That was cool. So, I think I'm gonna go back and look real fast, just because I think the destruction of Anubis is why he had to forfeit all his souls. But I think I missed the line. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back after the outro, though. I'll listen to this again. This reminds me of, like, a Naruto song, right? I feel like there's like a couple Naruto openings that kind of remind me of this. I wonder if it's the same band. Or was this... No, I don't think this is actually one of them. I just think it might have been the same band. Whatever band did this might have done another song that was like a Naruto opening or ending. Uh, yeah. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. We are done with the prologues, and we're done with the ending. That is the end of episode 3, guys. Really fast, I want to go back here to episode 3. And I want to go to the very ending again and just look at that really quick here. No, it was before you said the prologue stuff was over. Shoot, I went too far. Okay, here we go. Any second. As punishment for destroying the pyramid of Anubis. Okay, yeah. That was why. I figured that was why. I just wanted to make sure I had all my facts straight. So yeah, we got introduced to Death the Kid. He's way more of a quirky character. I thought he was gonna be like a, kind of a tsundere kind of character, in a way. I thought he was gonna be like... Maybe that's the wrong word to use, but I thought he was going to be more, like, serious and conservative, and then his weapons were going to be very quirky and, fun, and that was going to be the contrast between the two, But no, he's just extremely OCD, and he just needs things to be symmetrical, to the point where if they are not symmetrical, he will destroy it, or have to fix it, And if they are symmetrical, he just took a friggin' beating because he couldn't lay a finger on it. So, oh man. Very, very interesting characters, like all of them. I feel like Black Star and Death the Kid have a lot more quirkiness than Maka does. Maka just seems like a badass, honestly. She doesn't seem like she has like a crazy flaw, except for maybe her like distrust in men because of her father figure, but that doesn't really seem like as much of a character flaw as like, Black Star's inability to sneak up on people and just like ignore all the assassination arts kind of thing, and thinking he's bigger than he is. And then, Death the Kid, who is, very OCD. But I also like how the weapons all are a bit different too. Like Tsubaki is very like, smart and conservative. She's very quiet and she seems kind of shy in a way, but she seems very competent. Soul Eater is... I'm trying to think back to episode 1. He's kind of like brazen, kind of makes decisions on his own. He kind of like... He seems to respect the qualities that you'd think of in a stereotypical, like, man, I guess, if that's the way to word it. Like, this thing isn't a manly thing to do, I do this because it's manly, stuff like that. He also had that, like, moment with Maka where he didn't, like, betray her. He only made it look that way in order to trick the cat lady fake witch thing. But yeah, and then going on to the Thompson sisters, Patty and Liz, they're very quirky in their own right. One thing I very much noticed that I thought about during the episode, but I waited till here to talk about it, is Patty is not very smart, seemingly, but very, like, confident and outgoing, I guess. Doesn't really scare easy, is kind of what I'm going with. And then Liz is, seems very, serious and smart, but she is a scaredy cat, So it's a very cool contrast between the two characters, where they, each have their own like flaws, but also their own benefits, and they play off each other very well. I very much like that. I think it's cool that they're, both pistols and stuff like that, and I like that Death the Kid keeps them together. I don't really know if that was his choice, if he was assigned these two. It seemed like Lord Death was saying, like, since you have two, you have to collect more than one. Almost like Death the Kid voluntarily took on this burden, But it's kind of cool that the two sisters are able to stay together, and not have to split up. So I wonder if that's going to be some character development in the future where they talk about how, like, he was nice enough to take on two weapons, twicing his workload and stuff like that. But yeah, once again, I don't know if these characters are all going to be teaming up or if they're all going to be just individual storylines that we follow throughout the show, But I like the setup for all the characters. Is very cool. We now know that the prologue is done. I'm kind of glad we don't have to... I was worried we might have to get into the next episode to find out whether or not that there was going to be whether or not there was going to be another character introduction, but it looks like the story is about to begin, so that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really glad I watched 2 episodes this week, because I really do want to get into the story of this show, and see what it's like, because some of these fights have been a lot harder than others. Like, the Jack Ripper fight was relatively easy, if that's going to be, like, our standard, because a lot of the difficult fights were when they came to the witch, but we still need all these characters to collect 99 Kinchin eggs before they can go to a witch. So, like, how many episodes are we going to spend of them, like, just taking down these Jack the Ripper type characters that were taken down in just a couple minutes, So I'm curious where they're going to go with the story, how they're going to keep it interesting, regardless of the fact that some of these, Kinchin eggs are very easy to get, like, hell, in Black Star's episode, they came home with, like, 99 of them in, one little mission. So I'm very much curious how they're going to extend out the series. I also don't know, like, maybe by, like, episode 10, they become Death Scythes, and maybe the Death Scythes do stay with, like, Soul Eater will stay with Maka, Tsubaki will stay with, Black Star and stuff like that. And then the story just continues taking another, like, just having another goal, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if Death Scythe is the end goal, something we're going to see at the end of the show, or, whatnot. But yeah, I'm just very interested to learn how the story is going to develop, what we're going to see as the episodes go on. But the prologues have been a lot of fun. So I'm not quite sure what happened to the witch. Like, the witch got eaten by the thing she summoned, so does that mean the witch Kinchin egg is just gone? Like, wasn't that the whole purpose, was to go there, kill all the witch's mummies, and then get the witch and, be done in one foul swoop, But they didn't really address it too much. There was a couple weird things in this episode, too. I don't know if I missed something, but they also, like... Death the Kid did not address at all the fact that the robber at the beginning escaped. Like, they did their little entrance, and Patty was a little off, and he started scolding him. The bad guy jumped down a sewer and got away, and then he just called up Lord Death looking for a different job. So I don't understand that. Why didn't he address it at all? And they also didn't address the whole witch thing that I was just talking about either. The fact that they, did all this and never even got the witch either. But yeah, that's just a few things that seemed a little off about this episode, but I don't know if that was just some lines that I missed or something like that. Maybe they mentioned it, and because I know Patty mentioned the guy getting away, but it was just weird that Death the Kid never, like, had a moment to stop and be like, oh crap, he got away, and like, he didn't say, like, oh crap, he got away, I'll just look for another job, and then he summoned up Lord Death, unless I missed that line, but yeah, I liked the, yeah, I really liked the fighting between Liz and Patty, swapping between gun form and human form and being able to use each other, which is interesting. some of these shows, the wielders have some special power to them that allows them to wield the weapons, but apparently not anybody can wield them because, Liz is able to wield Patty, unless it's something that has to do with them being sisters, you know? So I guess, does that mean that, like, Tsubaki could wield Soul Eater and just, like, go crazy, Or something like that? I don't know. It's interesting. Um, but I absolutely loved how they did that, and I love it was just like a funny moment in the middle of that where Patty just stuck Liz in the mouth of the mummy before shooting, and we just got a little internal, or not internal. I think she said it out loud, but we got like a little like zoomed in shot of her like in her little like space. We got to see her facial expression is basically it, and she was like, "Oh, don't stick me in the mouth of that thing." I love that. That was such a fun little moment. But so I guess I might as well talk about it just because each episode had its own fan service moments. I'm wondering if fan service is going to be a regular thing in the show, like, because there's some shows that do it here and there. There's some shows that go way too extreme with it, but only do it occasionally. There's some shows that do it way too extreme and in every single episode. And then there's, so far, this one where every episode, the first one was kind of a big deal. It was kind of a lot to me, but the second and third episode, they weren't too bad. They were relatively minor, especially this one. Their clothes were just like starting to come off a little bit, it wasn't that big of a deal. And really, last episode we only saw her back while she was in the bath and a little bit of side boob, but I mean, it wasn't too bad. But I'm curious if this is just gonna be like a thing, where every episode's gonna have a little bit of it. It's not a big deal. So far it hasn't taken me out of the show. There's like a fine line for me, and some shows pass it, some shows don't, where I like the story enough to not care about fan service if it's there, or there's too much fan service and it's taking me out of the story. And so far it hasn't reached that point. Like High School of the Dead was one I was super excited for, because at the time of me watching it, I was really into the zombie apocalypse genre, and I was thinking like, oh, this is going to be really awesome, a zombie apocalypse one. But the fan service was just so damn bad in that show that I couldn't believe it. And it took me so far out of the story that I just wasn't a fan, but that's just me. That's how I am. But yeah, so far Soul Eater has had fan service every episode, but hasn't been bad enough for me to, to really hate it, to take me away from the story of it all. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else to say, guys. I think that might be it from me. I'm trying to think. Is there any aspect of the episode? I mean, it's interesting that Death the Kid is Lord Death's son. He's not a student. We did learn that. So is he being homeschooled by Lord Death, or is he kind of like just going on his own already? Does he like not have to be schooled by the academy because he's Lord Death's kid? Does he just have like private classes or something? I don't know. I'm curious about that. Like, if he's not a student there, then why is he like doing the same kind of stuff as Maka and all them, like reaching for the same goals, and getting his jobs from the school. Well, I guess he got the job from Lord Death, who got it from the school. So I guess he didn't directly, go to that board and get the job, I guess. So I don't know. Interesting. I guess that's just something we're going to have to learn a little more of. But trying to think through the episode, I'm glad, once again, in the last episode, we got to see Maka while we were being introduced to Black Star. Now this episode, we got to see, all four of the characters we were introduced to in the last two episodes, kind of interacting a bit together and stuff, which was really cool. And now, maybe they'll all be together, or maybe we'll just have casual acquaintances. I don't know. I've mentioned it like a bunch of times. I gotta stop saying it because I've already talked about that. But yeah. I think that's it from me, though, guys. I can't really think of much else to talk about for the episode, but I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed both these episodes that I watched tonight, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, hit that subscribe button, and also, thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you're watching this as my Patreon show, if you're in the future and you're watching this on YouTube, then you can check out my Patreon down in the description below, or just patreon.com/Morthadon, and you can see, what my current Patreon show is. And if you want to support the channel, you can. If you're already supporting the channel, I very, very, very much appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.